What's going on, guys? Messi here and welcome to a brand new video. Welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is going to be Wednesday the 21st of August. Got confirmed to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do our good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yes, there's episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, it's a new transfer upload. And finally, in the comment section below, what club do you think Neymar will be playing for next season? Right, let's get started with the confirmed deals, and first up we've got two transfers for FC Augsburg in the Bundesliga. First up is Jovic from Bayer Leverkusen. That's a loan deal for this season with no option to buy. They also brought in Lichtsteiner from Arsenal on a free transfer, and he signed a 1-year contract. Though technically it wasn't from Arsenal because he was a free agent as his contract expired. Then we've got Pellegrini. He's rejoined Cagliari from Juventus on loan for this season, and he only joined Juve earlier this summer from Roma for a fee of around 22 million euros. Daniel Sturridge has been pictured arriving in Turkey ahead of his expected move to Trabzonspor. It will be a free transfer because currently he does not have a club, and he did have offers on the table from MLS sides, as even offers from Atalanta, some Bundesliga clubs. He's very in demand. But yeah, the rumour suggests that a deal to Trabzonspor is likely to go through at some point in the near future, and I believe it's a 3-year contract worth 3 million euros a year. Next up, according to Sky Italy, they're saying Fiorentina are close to agreeing a 4 million euro a year contract with free agent Franck Ribery. He did put on his social media a couple days ago that his next challenge will be starting very soon, and by the looks of it, he's heading to the Serie A. And now we have a story about Claudio Marchisio, who was linked to Brescia a couple days ago, and he has confirmed that he turned down a contract offer from Chinese Super League club Jiangsu Suning, but that's because of their links with Inter Milan. Jiangsu and Inter are both owned by the Suning holding company, and Jiangsu were the club very close to signing Gareth Bale a few weeks ago. But the reason for him turning down the contract is he wanted nothing to do with Inter Milan. Because most of the time, if a player is linked to Jiangsu and Suning, just like I mentioned before with Bale, there were rumours speculating that quite possibly in like 1 or 2 years' time, they could be going to Inter. And because Marchisio is a Juventus icon, he didn't want any ties whatsoever with Inter Milan, and now might be going to Brescia. We'll have to wait and see. And next up, Sky Italy again are saying Davide Zappacosta has agreed a deal to join Roma as from Chelsea on a season-long loan. I'm not sure if there's an option to buy or not, we'll have to wait and see, but there's also a second player from the Premier League linked to Roma, and that is going to be Mustafi. He is set to join the Serie A side from Arsenal according to Gazzetta dello Sport, and the manager Unai Emery is very happy for the German centre-back to leave. He has got further options now with the incoming of David Luiz, and apparently the deal will include an option to buy as well, worth around 25 million euros. And my guess is that Arsenal fans will be very happy about this information because he hasn't really worked out for them, and they have recouped a decent amount of money. I can't remember the exact fee they paid for him. I want to say around 40 million euros or 35 million pounds. But to get 23 million pounds out of him now, especially after his form for the last few years, I don't think it's that bad. And next up, Tuttosport are saying Milan sporting director Paolo Maldini, he is currently in Madrid to negotiate a transfer for Mariano Diaz. With Luka Jovic added to Karim Benzema in the striking position this season, Mariano is not in Zinedine Zidane's first team plans, and because of this he's attracting interest from a host of European clubs, and Milan right now are currently the favourites. And just like a fair few players, this window was into AS Monaco, but instead they opted to sign Ben Yedder. And now a very short and brief one from A Sport. They're saying Yevgen Konoplyanka will sign for Besiktas from Schalke by Friday. They haven't mentioned how much it'll cost them, but I think like a couple of weeks ago, it was just a few million. The Express are saying that Celtic are hoping to close a deal for Bournemouth's Jordan Ibe on a loan deal. Initially, he joined from Liverpool in 2016 for a fee of £14 million, and the Cherries now value him at around 20. That's despite him not playing this season. But instead, they now want it to be a loan deal because for £20 million, they can't really afford that, and they want the deal to be done by deadline day. And next up, Gazzetta dello Sport are saying that Monaco have ended their pursuit of Juventus defender Daniele Regani and instead are looking at Martin Caceres. The Ligue 1 club view the former Juventus defender as a more economical solution, as the free agent's salary demands are just €1.5 million per season plus bonuses. They don't mention how much Rugani was asking for, but Rugani has still got interest from Roma, Barcelona and other Serie A clubs. But one player certainly won't be going to Monaco this time is going to be Mauro Icardi. His wife and his agent Wanda Nara has suggested and confirmed that he will not go to Monaco this summer and will probably stay in the Serie A. The favourites are still Napoli, and it makes sense because Roma were trying to get him on a swap deal for Dzeko and cash, but instead they opted to get the Bosnian on a new contract. Whereas for Napoli, they missed out on Nicola Pepe. They are bringing in Chucky Lozano. They want a marquee striker, and to help fund that, they could either offer Milik or sell Milik to fund it. La Nazione are saying that Sporting are aiming to land Diego Simeone's son Giovanni Simeone as a replacement for Bas Dost. The Dutch striker is expected to depart before the transfer window closes to Frankfurt, and Sporting have already contacted Fiorentina over Simeone, hoping to land him on loan and potentially an option to buy. In addition to Sporting, Cagliari, Lazio and Sassuolo are all interested in the 24-year-old. A very short one from Tuttosport is that Borussia Dortmund are interested in Napoli's Milik. Like I mentioned just a second ago, with Napoli trying to sell him or offer him as part of a deal for Icardi, this one could well be on the cards. And considering they were linked to Mandzukic a few weeks ago as well as a backup, like striker option for this season, Dortmund are probably in for a striker. Juventus sent scouts to watch Moussa Dembele in action for Lyon on Friday, according to L'Equipe. The Bianconeri are weighing up a move for the Frenchman who scored twice in a 6-0 home win for Silvino's side. He was linked to Manchester United earlier on the transfer window, but nothing materialised from that interest. And as well for his future, the Lyon president Jean-Michel Houlart did say that no more outgoings at Lyon. They've already sold Ndombele and Fekir. AC Milan are interested in loaning Luka Jovic from Real Madrid, according to Gazzetta dello Sport. Although Luka Jovic himself has said the stories linking him with a move away from Real Madrid already, they're total nonsense. He's only been there for a couple of months after joining from Frankfurt for €60 million, and there were reports saying that Zidane wasn't impressed by him. But in such a short amount of time, you can't really judge a player, especially like someone that's so good last season. Just give him a bit of time, and but basically he says that the transfer news or speculation is definitely not true. And now we've got a very interesting story from SZ and also Bild in Germany. They're both saying Bayern are in talks to sign Bayer Leverkusen midfielder Kai Havertz. The deal is not 100% done though. That's despite Bayer Leverkusen saying he's not going anywhere this summer. The 20-year-old is expected to complete a switch before the September 2nd transfer deadline, bringing an end to his 9-year stay at the Bayer Arena. And it's a transfer if it goes ahead. He's a world-class talent, but Bayern did say a couple days ago they were happy with their squad, but it doesn't really suggest they're not 100% done in the transfer market. And when I first saw this rumour, I thought it was something to do with a transfer next year, so a year's time, but by the looks of it, it could be done by deadline day, and that would be a massive signing, as I said. And next up, Globo Esporte are saying Juventus are preparing an offer to Paris Saint-Germain for Neymar. It'll be €100 million cash, plus Paulo Dybala going to the French champions. Yesterday I covered a story saying that PSG are very interested in Dybala, and he's worth around €80 million on the transfer market. So the total offer about €180 million. Maybe PSG will accept that. We'll have to wait and see. But there's another rumour about Neymar and a potential exit this time, according to RMC Sport. They're saying that Barcelona will make a loan move for Neymar with an obligation to buy next summer. So it's not an option to buy, they'd have to pay the fee in a year's time. Though ESPN are saying Paris Saint-Germain will reject that offer, and my personal opinions on this one is that it doesn't really benefit PSG whatsoever, because they're not getting a player out of it, and they're probably getting like a small amount of cash. It also means that Barca won't pay the full amount next year. It might even be in installments. Whereas if they were to get that offer from a couple weeks ago of Dembele, Semedo plus 40 mil, that's much more beneficial for their squad. And ESPN do mention that PSG are trying to get the full €222 million they paid for him. But for Barca, obviously a loan deal with obligation to buy next year is very beneficial, especially for financial fair play. And I just mentioned the swap deal about Semedo and Dembele, where it turns out Semedo doesn't want to leave Barca at all now, and he won't be part of the deal. And as for Dembele, he's now injured. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So if you could do our good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. Yes, this episode will be down below in the description box, and current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time is a new transfer upload. So thank you for watching this video, I'll see you next time.